It's
I think it's white flag next lap, I think.
No, I think they've... Yeah, so they'll come across the line and then it'll be white flag by my calculations, because green is roughly 3/4 of the way around the track. Yes, so...
Well, we're already
it's going to be white flag.
Lap.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be white flag, isn't it? Well spotted.
That gap down to 2.2 for Kubanka. And so he's still trying to close it down. Obviously, I think you're right. I think green is maybe fuel saving a bit here.
1.5 seconds is all the gap is now, but I think green, as he took the white flag across the line, he may have just done enough here to clinch victory from Interlagos in round 8. But Kubanka's, he's thrown everything at this, including the kitchen sink.
If he gets it within, say, 7/10, there's a chance that Kubanka could actually catch him before the start-finish line. So it's going to be very tight. Kubanka's just got to stay on it as hard as he can go.
This is an interesting battle for it'll be 9th overall. Lori, Murakami, Staino, all incredibly close to one another. Another battle we need to keep half an eye on too is Harris versus Overstreet for 4th. Those two, Harris versus Witchert, in fact. Those two incredibly close to one another. That's shaping up to be a bit of a run to the line between the pair of them. So still not done and dusted. Oh, great. Look, Charles, you said about it. Look, 0.8 of a second. He's got it done here. So within slipstream range, but it might not be enough as that gap extends out. And I think it might have been Bruce that just caused Kubanka to the line to give green enough of a breathing space to cruise home here and take the checkered flag as our winner.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't cough, I think he's going to make it. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But, yep, there we go. Congrats to Jason Green. That was a great fuel strat.
Wow, Kubanka in the end, after leading so much of this race, has to settle for second. Marnie again, 3rd overall, your winner in Masters. In fact, I think that is like the 3rd. No, it's the 3rd time he's managed it this season, and it's the 5th time that the Masters category as a title have managed it. Witcher just fending off Harris there, 0.07 of a second at the line. Next one is the Lori Murakami battle. There comes Degasius. Lori Murakami and Staino. This is going to be close because they are much, much closer. Lori, and we're going to go 3-1 across the line. Who gets it? Well, Murakami, I think, just about got ahead of Staino and couldn't quite catch Lori. Wow, a 10th between Lori and Murakami and 400ths between Murakami and Staino.
Yeah, that was tight right there for sure. And that was just off the podium for the Masters for Lori and Murakami. But I think that's a P3 for Staino. In Spec 2?
It is indeed. And that Witcher Harris battle was, in fact, for the win overall in Spec 2. So, wow, close finishes, that is for sure. This is your next one up. Saunders ahead of Wishen, 4/10. Separating those two, but I think Saunders is going to be okay for this one as much as yet. There you go, across the line as much as Wishen was catching. That one, however, with a blink, I think maybe even a bit of a cough across the line there for Harding. Yes, Suarez beats him by 0.06 of a second. Oh, yeah. Fernandez running, I think he's out of fuel, but in the end, comfortable over Kurt Nunes.
Yeah, so, Wishen had a struggle here and there, but still ended up 10 spots up. So it was a good recovery from him after that early incident.
Which put him pretty much at the back of the field. I think he was he was not last but 2, I think. The start of the race. So a great bit of redemption for him. So let's take a little look at the free play of, we're going to get some of the runs to the line here and now. As well, Overstreet, she was comfortable for 4th.
There we go.
So this is Murakami. As close as you like. Close as you like, but I mean, well, would we expect anything different from the Weekend Warriors, Charles?
Absolutely not. No. Yeah.
Even our producer Josh said no before you even had chance to. He's not been around too long, but he's learned already just how close things get here in this series. Let's take a little look at the results before we get stuck into some interviews. And I think everyone is across the line. Should hopefully be able to bring you those. There we go. Jason Green, your winner by just under a second over Christian Kabanka, gutting for him after leading most of the race. Young Marnie, third overall. Your winner in Masters, Overstreet onto the podium in Spec 1, despite finishing fourth. Then that close battle to the line, which finished 700ths a second apart for your win in Spec 2, which beating Harris. 5th and 6th overall for those. Then it's 2nd and 3rd in completing the podium in Masters for Tagasius and Richard Coffey. Laurie Murakami running out your top 10. Staino 3rd in Spec 2. 11th overall. Then it's McConnell, Love, Bodas, Brendel, Saunders, Wishen, who we said up 10 places in the end. Bernardo Suarez, good debut for him. Harding, Fernandez ran out your top 20. Kurt Nunes, 21st, last driver on the lead lap. 1 lap down with Brewster. Disappointing for him. Stevens, Scriven, and Hibretto. Then Ball, first retirement, finishing 3 laps down, retiring the car on lap 20. And Stevie Ray retiring the car back on lap 3. Let's have a bit of chat to some of our drivers. First up, our race winner, and yet again, fuel strategy expert extraordinaire. We've run out of superlatives for this guy when it comes to the strats. Jason Green joins us. Again, I mean, I looked at it, 12 seconds stationary, 4 seconds less than anyone else. And how did you pull that one off? How?
Well, it's pretty much the carbon copy of what I did last season, to be honest. I was battling with Christian up ahead. Then once Nico got past, I was like, okay, we're not going to lose him. So, yeah, I just sat back. Kind of a boring first half of the race, but managed to save just enough fuel to go the extra lap. And then, yeah, just nailed the pit stop so that I could run out of fuel. I think I started sputtering right at the line. So yeah, I was a little concerned when the gap was 4 seconds when it came out. I was like, did I underfuel again second week in a row? But it turned out to be perfect.
It did indeed, and just coming on to that, those last lap, certainly last couple of laps, started encroaching a bit of traffic. Did that worry you a little bit of where you're going to catch them? Because I think it was Jim Brewster, you called him around sort of the tight and technical sort of midfield part of the circuit. Did that concern you at all, or do you think, do you know what, I think I've got this in hand?
Oh, no, I was definitely concerned, especially when I first kind of came up on them. They were all battling really hard. So I was just like, okay, guys, you battle, just nobody spin, please. So it ended up working out, though. Everybody was pretty good about not costing too much time, letting me past.
Well, Jason, congratulations for the win here today at Interlagos, and good luck later on at Red Bull Ring in the Surfs.
Yeah, that one will be interesting for sure. I'll need all the luck I can get. Thanks, guys.
Oh, definitely. We can all agree on that one. Charles, no questions asked on who you're going to have. You've managed to wrangle for a chat.
Well, it's our Masters class winner. P3 overall. Jorg, congratulations.
Thank you. And good evening, guys.
Good evening to you. So we noticed that at the start of the race, it looked like Ball may have locked up, I think, into turn 4 and kind of separated the front 4 from the rest of the group. And so from that point on, it just seemed like it was let's see where we're going to draft and we'll lay the strategy out for the final half of the race.
Yeah, that explains it pretty much, actually. And I did the first time in my iRacing career, I did something I never do. I even saved fuel behind Jason.
Well, see, there you go. What I was going to say was it didn't look like you were in any real big hurry to get to the front.
No, I wasn't, because I knew I had the pace on Interlagos, but I messed up the pit stop again, as usual. And but this time it wasn't my fault. The gear just went to neutral and not in first gear, and it stayed there for about 4 to 5 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it still kind of worked out in the end for you. It wasn't a close battle at the end of the race, but you still managed to get that overall podium and win the class.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Let's see how it goes in the SRF. I don't really like this track, but let's see.
All right. Well, we'll see you in a few minutes. Congratulations, Jordan.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good evening.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And last up, wow, Christian Kabanka joins us now. Christian, gutting, really. He led so much of the race, but in the end, Jason Green's fuel strategy just got one up on you. But you gave it a good old shot, didn't you, come the end of the race?
Yeah, I was a little bit gutted, but I know what Jason's known for, so I'm not really surprised. I was just praying for one more lap, to be honest.
It was we were trying to work it out. It was close, and someone brought to a head your dominance of what's been, you've won the last 2 previous rounds. I mean, Okayama in a week's time. How do you fancy your chances there?
I like Okayama, and since the straights aren't very long, so Jason won't be able to fuel save, so I think maybe my chances would be a bit better there.
Well, good luck for you then, Christian. We're going to see you later on in the serves.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be as competitive, but I'll give it my best shot.
Definitely. Well, good luck for that one, Christian, and we'll see you in a week's time at Okayama. But that is all we've got time for here today for the Formula Fords as we reach the halfway point. The Weekend Warriors double header. What a race it has been. Just hopefully a little appetizer, a little sorbet to cleanse the palate for what we're going to expect to come later on for the Red Bull Ring. But from myself, Tim Cox, Charles and Josh Wilkie, thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you in a week's time when the Formula Ford Weekend Warriors heads to the land of the rising sun. This Okayama. See you then.
Are you struggling for consistency in your sim racing? Does your iRating look like a roller coaster? If so, we have good news for you. The way to get more consistent is to first understand what you're doing differently than the professionals. And VRS is the answer. With our competitive subscription, you will have the telemetry, setups, tutorials, and everything else you need to fully analyze your driving. Our data packs and the ability to compare your driving with the best in the world will show you exactly where to adjust your inputs, change your driving line, and shave seconds off of your lap times. And our powerful and precise Direct Force Pro wheelbase and precision pedals are being used by some of the world's best drivers. All these champions agree that VRS hardware is not just the best on the market, it's also priced well below the competition. So if you're looking to upgrade to direct drive and the best pedals in sim racing, VRS is your answer. If you want to get better, get faster, and make it happen sooner rather than